Now, if you tried to grow squash, you fail every year because of the squash bugs and the dang squash vine borers. Well, I did too, and this is my first year to find a solution for it. So I want to show that to you and show you how you can grow squash for months and not worry about those stinking squash bugs, vine borers. So first of all, let me admit this is not my idea. I said I found something or whatever. Well, I read it a long time ago. Now some of these are about, March, April, May, June. These are almost 3 months old, these squash plants. They're in a raised bed. Let me give you, you can't see it, let me give you a better idea. It's a Vajayga raised bed like that. That one's 11 inches tall. This one that these are in is about 17 inches tall, but same color, same shape, everything. And I planted them in late March, mid to late March, and they have done amazing. That is probably 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, over 8 feet wide. That plant, or that series of plants has spilled over. Most of the squash now are making on the ground because they've come out, they've spilled. There's the bed. There's the edge of the bed right there. And there's that much more squash plants just cascading out of that raised bed. And by now, typically by now, I would have made 3 or 4 squash, something like that, and then the plants die. And it's part of it's squash bugs, part of it's the vine borer. That could be powdery mildew right there, probably is. But they're just now starting to fade out a little bit. I'm gonna pull them up pretty soon. Next time I won't plant so crowded, I will say that. But before I tell you what's going on, tell me if you've always had trouble with squash, or if you found a solution for the bugs. Now, if you're in the north, you may not even have vine borers and bugs and stuff like that, but I want you to look at that. That squash is making 3 feet away from the plant. The plant's planted right there. There's the squash. There's another one right beside it. That's where they're making out here on the ground because there's just nowhere else to go. And because the plants have been just so dang healthy, I am blown away, and still got plenty making on top too. Years ago, I read in probably Mother Earth, I was a big Mother Earther 20, 30, 40 years ago, and read that if you plant marigolds and nasturtiums with your squash plants, they will help ward off the bugs. Well, that's what I did this year. Now you can't see the marigolds, and I'm not sure they germinated, they came up, but I planted them down the center of this raised bed, and I planted the nasturtiums on the outside of this bed, and the nasturtiums have already been choked out, but you can see a little bit of it, those salmon colored flowers. You can see some here. Those are nasturtiums. That's a nasturtium flower. My marigolds came up, and then they just got quickly choked out by all these squash plants. I don't even think, all I see is nasturtiums. I don't see any marigolds down in there at all. So, plant nasturtiums alongside your squash plants. Plant them early because the squash plants are going to probably, even though they're pretty fast growing, the squash plants are going to take them over, shade them out. But those nasturtiums grow so tall that they'll come out here like they've done here. They'll come out here on the outside, that flower there and that and there. They'll come out here on the outside of these plants and find a way to catch the sun. There's some right there. I planted the nasturtiums on the very outside perimeter, the very outside of the raised bed. And again, the marigolds were down the center, and they didn't have a chance because it's got so big so fast. I planted too thick. I'm not going to plant near as thick the next time. And we have just gotten bushels and bushels of squash and zucchini. And you can see, because since this side is kind of folding over and falling down, you can see the nasturtiums have really taken hold here and found a way to really come out and catch the sun. But I've turned them over. I always turn them over, and dadgum, they're just peppered with little eggs and stuff. I came out here the other day looking for eggs. I mean, looking for some kind of sign that there were squash bugs in all this mess, and I have not found any. They lay the eggs on the back side, and even the ones that got a little powdery mildew or something on them, even those, no eggs. No eggs. No eggs. I can't find any eggs. Apparently, squash bugs hate nasturtiums, and apparently squash vine borers too hate them too, because they hadn't come in here and laid a bunch of eggs. Laid that worm down, and that worm goes up in the stalk, and it chews it up the middle of the stalk out, and then they're done. And they'll die. If squash vine borer gets in them, they'll die in days. I mean, it's just no time at all. They just kill the plant from the inside, hollow it out. There's nothing there. Just had to show you this because they are starting to wane a little bit. Again, that is the edge right there, is the edge of the raised bed, and the squash is out here 1, 2, 3, 4 feet away. I can't even walk to get my tomatoes over there. I highly recommend a raised bed. I really love my little Vajayga raised beds. I'll put a link to those below. But it's not just raised bed. In fact, I said I'm gonna replant. I think my cucumbers are just about gone. That's my row of cucumbers. And I think I'm going to pull those up and plant a couple of squash in each one of those, and just see, with some nasturtiums, of course, and just see if this is the fluke being raised. I don't think so. I planted them in raised beds before, and they died. I mean, they were killed by those bugs. So it's got to be the nasturtiums. I'm telling you, nasturtiums planted along with your squash, especially summer squash. The squash bugs and the vine borers don't seem to bother winter squash that much, but especially your summer squash, plant you some beautiful nasturtiums. Leave me a comment again and tell me exactly what you do for squash. If you ever had that problem, you may not even have squash bugs. A lot of people don't where they are, but if you've had that issue, what you have done about it. There's one down there, squash that's gotten kind of old. It's been sitting there, just can't see it. It's too much, way too much vegetation, way too closely planted together. There's some more coming out here, down there on the ground, making. So I've got a few more weeks, or at least a week or two in these, I think, before they start shutting down, even though they've got the powdery mildew. I could come in here and spray them, I guess, but kind of wanting these to, kind of expecting these to die so I can plant some more. But anyway, tell me what you do for infestation, for squash bug problems, and if you've ever tried nasturtiums, if they work for you, if they didn't work for you. I'm just blown away. I just don't see any eggs. There are typically eggs on every stinking leaf, just about, and I mean dozens of eggs, clustered together, little red-looking, brown-looking sacs of death and destruction, and I just don't see any. This is what I'll do every year. Nasturtiums first, maybe a week or two ahead of time, get them up and going, because they're not going to get big enough to shade out your squash, but the squash will get big enough to shade out your nasturtiums. So I'll probably do marigolds also, just as a, I don't know, a little bit more double preventative, I guess, or something like that. But the main thing, as far as I can tell, nasturtiums. So again, we have gotten bushels and bushels off of these plants. Probably 6 zucchini plants and about 6, probably the way I staggered them back and forth in a kind of zigzag shape. Probably 6 zucchini, 6 squash, and they have just gone crazy. Bushels, I say. And I have got to go pick tomatoes pretty dang quick. Those earth boxes are just putting out tomatoes to beat the band. So got to get that done too. I was wanting to clone some, and they're looking kind of poor, so I may have to raise some for seed for a fall garden. But anyway, that's not about this. This is about the dang bugs. Kill your bugs, or ward your bugs away. Nasturtiums. All right, I think that's it. We're gone.